Children, I welcome you again to the online video class of computers. Children, as I've already informed you that your half-yearly exams are about to start within the next month, okay? So children, I have decided to start the revision work through the modules which I am sending you. I've already told you that you have to be updated with your current diary app, and all the instructions will be sent to you with the current diary app only. Okay children, as we are done with our first term examination, most of you have done very well in the exam, but there are few students who have not attempted the question paper very well. So for them I would like to say that children, it's high time to pull up your socks because are about to come, okay, and it is mandatory to all the students to give the exam, because unless you will not give the exam, you will not supposed to be promoted to the next class. So prepare yourself for the examination and score good. So now children, let us start with the revision work. Okay, do revision of the first chapter. Now children, in this chapter we have studied that a computer is an electronic machine. It can perform many tasks, like you can play games on it, you can watch movies, listen to music, you can in fact write on it, you can prepare any document, any letter on it. So now children, let us understand how the computer works. How does a computer work? Now children, a computer requires input. Okay, it requires some data, which are the raw facts and figures. Now raw facts and figures means these are the pictures or the images, letters or words which does not convey any meaning. They are just simply raw facts and figures. Next, it requires what? It requires some instructions to perform any task. Okay, and after the processing is done, it gives you the result. Let us take an example. Suppose I have given you the data 2 and 3. Here I have given you the data. This is the data in the form of numbers. Now, does it convey any meaning? What we have to do with these data? Okay. Now I'll give you the instructions. Okay. I ask you to add them. Now instruction is given to you. Now you will process it in your brain and you will produce the result. What? What would be the result? 2 plus 3 is equals to what? Yes children, 5. So 2 and 3 are what? These are the data. Okay. And what is this? This is the process. Processing is done in the form of addition. Okay. And after this data is given to the computer, processing is done, then we get what? We get the result. This is what? This is the result or the output Okay children, so this is how a computer works. It accepts the data, processes it and gives the result. So through this we have come to know that a computer follows what? It follows IPO cycle. What does it follow? It follows IPO cycle to perform any task. I stands for input, P stands for process and O stands for output. Okay children? Now children, here are written some terms that are related to the computer, which will help you in explaining that how a computer works. Now children, data. The first term is data. What is the data? Data are the raw facts and figures, means they are the raw facts unless any instructions is given, they are raw. Okay. Next come input. Input is what? Input is the data or instructions which is given to the computer. Okay, and according to that instruction, data is getting processed. Okay. Now next come input devices. Now, a computer cannot work of its own. So if you want to give any instruction, you need some devices. So the parts of the computer, the devices which helps in feeding the data into the computer, those are called input devices. They are considered as what? Input devices. Okay. Next comes output. What is an output? Output is the result which is obtained after the processing is done on the data. Okay. Next comes output devices. Now children, data is given, processing is done, and result is now what left? Result. So we require some devices which can give us the result. So for this, the devices which are used to give the result, okay, these devices are called output devices, like printer and monitor. Monitor displays the result and printer gives the output in the form of print on a paper. It gets print the result on a paper. Children, so now next topic is fundamental operations of computer. As computer can perform various functions, some of them are input output operations. Now what it does in input output operations, it takes the data as and then it processes it according to the instructions given by the user, means it gives us the result in the form of output. Okay children, next operation it performs is that mathematical operations, in which it performs what? It performs addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Next comes logical operations. Logical operations means where it compares two quantities, like which is greater than, which is smaller than, which is greater than equal to, and which is smaller than equal to. So these are the functions explained in your book, comes under the heading fundamental operations of computer. So children, are you getting it? What are the fundamental operations of computer? First one is input output operations, second one is mathematical operation, and the third one is logical operations. The next topic is data storage units. Now children, as you all know that a computer is an electronic machine. So a machine does not understand the language like Hindi and English, the language which we speak. It does not understand that. So whatever character we insert with the help of keyboard inside, it's converted into what? Machine language. Why? Because only we can understand only machine language. Now what is a machine language? Machine language is a language which is written in the form of 0 and 1. Now what are 0 and 1? 0 and 1 are the binary digits. What are they? Binary digits. Okay children. So now here comes the topic data storage unit. Now children, let me give an example. Like if we uses some measuring units to measure the quantities of things. Like if we want to measure liquid quantity, we use what? Which unit we would use? Liters, isn't it? If we want to measure any solid quantity like sugar, we will measure it into what? In what? In which unit? Kilograms. The same way, the data which is stored in a computer, that is measured in terms of what? Bytes. Okay children, so here we'll discuss about some data storage units. Now children, the smallest unit of memory is byte. Smallest unit is byte. But the elementary unit means the basic unit of memory is bit. When we combine 8 bits together, 1 byte. Okay, so 1 byte is equals to how many bits? 8 bits. The same way, if we combine 1024 bytes together, make 1 kilobyte, that is KB. Again, combine 1024 KB together, they make 1 MB, means megabyte. The same way, if we combine 1024 megabytes together, then it becomes 1 GB, that is gigabyte. Then 1024 gigabyte if combines together, they make what? 1 TB, means terabyte, and so on. So these are the measuring units of memory or data. Okay, then you have to learn all these units because it is very important for your half-yearly exam. Any question can be come from this topic. Okay, so don't leave this topic, this is very important. Our next term, that is computer memory. Memory means the space, okay, storage. So the unit which is used to store the data instructions into the computer is called the memory. Okay, now computer memory is divided into two parts. How many parts children? Two parts. What are they? They are primary memory and secondary memory. Now what is a primary memory? It is the basic memory which is already built inside the computer system. Okay children, primary memory has smaller storage capacity memory. Okay. Now, primary memory is also divided into two parts, that is RAM and ROM. RAM stands for random access memory and ROM stands for read-only memory. Now children, there is a big difference between these two memories. So now children, RAM and ROM, they used to store the data and instructions. But in RAM, in this memory, we can read and write the data as well. Means it will give you the temporary space for doing your work which you are doing. Okay? But when the light has gone, data is lost. If you will not save that data, it will get lost if you are working on the RAM memory. Let's take an example. Suppose you are doing painting on a computer. Okay, you are drawing something on a computer. So the space which is provided to you at that time is RAM memory. You are doing work on the RAM memory, with the space which is provided you to by the RAM. But when the light has gone and you have not saved your drawing, the data will get lost if you again switch on. Okay, so it means that RAM is volatile in nature. Volatile means the data, the things get lost if the light has gone. So RAM is volatile in nature. Now children, in ROM, read-only memory, in this memory, those programs are stored which you cannot change. The set of instructions which you cannot change. In ROM, only we can read the data, but we cannot write anything on it. Suppose MS Paint is a software installed in the computer, so we cannot change it. So that data is stored here permanently. So that is why ROM is non-volatile in nature. Light has gone, there is no effect on it. No program will get lost. If you suppose MS Paint program is stored on the computer in the ROM memory. Okay, when the light has gone and again you will switch on the computer, you will get that program installed or already there. Okay, it will not get lost. So that is why ROM is non-volatile in nature. Okay children, here comes the next topic, external memory. External memory is the storage space that is available outside the CPU. External memory is also called secondary storage devices. Okay, it can also be termed as secondary memory. Now children, here we can store the data permanently for the future use. So now we'll be going to discuss the different types of external memory. The first one is hard disk. Hard disk is available with 500 GB storage capacity. Okay children, it can range from gigabyte to terabyte also. You can extend its storage capacity range. If you want to read any data which is stored into a hard disk, we would require what? Hard disk drive, which is already present inside the computer system. Okay children. Now children, next come external hard disk. It is a portable secondary storage device. It can store the data, but children, it is available outside the computer system. Means it is a cable interface which you can plug it into the USB port of a computer system if you want to read the content of the hard disk. Okay children, external memory is compact disk, that is CD. The full form of CD is compact disk. Now children, the storage capacity of a compact disk is 700 MB. Means it is used to store and record the audio videos in the form of digital form, means 0 and 1 form. Comes DVD. The full form of DVD is digital versatile disk. The storage capacity of a DVD is 0.7 GB, which is more than CD. So we would prefer DVDs over CD. If you want to store more data, we would require what? DVD. We use DVD in place of CDs. So that is why DVDs are more superior to CDs. Okay. Now children, we would require DVD player or DVD drives to play the contents which are present inside the DVD as well as CD. So which device would you, which drive would you require to play DVD? So you would require DVD drives. Okay children, now look at this picture. This is how a DVD looks. Both the CD and DVD, they look alike. but the difference is in their storage capacity. Okay, children, here comes the next external memory device, that is thumb drive. It is also called pen drive. Look at the picture. You all must have seen this, isn't it? You all must be having this also. Now children, the storage capacity of a pen drive can vary from 1 GB. Children, this is a rewritable storage device, means in which you can erase the stored data and can record the new data as well. Okay. Now, it is a portable external memory device, means you can easily carry it from one place to another. Nowadays, it is mostly used. We can store any kind of data in it, like music, audio, videos, text files, documents, whatever. Okay, any kind of file can be stored in a pen drive. So it is an ideal memory device to use. So now children, we have come to the end of the revision of this chapter, that is chapter number 1. Now what you have to do, you have to go through the chapter and read out the chapter. If you have any doubt, you can also watch the previously videos which I have already sent. If you have any doubt on any topic, I have already sent you the videos. You can watch them and clear your doubts. Okay, you can send me your queries through mails. This is enough for today. We will be meeting soon in the next video with the next chapter. Till then, stay safe, stay home and complete assignments.